Hey guys, Naturopathic Dr. Sami McCulley here. So here is starter video number 2, quick start video number 2. I have created a test user to show you how to do this. So this video is going to show you how to use the Club Reduce website. So first of all, I started making another video but had the password wrong. So make sure you have the right password before you try and log in. So double click on that. And you may have already logged in before to do your symptom assessment. If you have not, what will show up on this page, this square will say take your symptom assessment now. So if that's what you're seeing, then do that first. If you don't see it, then you probably have already done it. If you are doing your second symptom assessment, click on assessment at the side here. Click to modify verifies. I just entered some random information here. I'm just going to enter, say 200 pounds, 5 feet, 4 inches, begin assessment. And then what will show up, if you've never done this, this is what it looks like. So you're going to just answer these questions to the best of your ability. Please answer all of the questions. These are the same questions I would ask you if you were sitting in front of me, and then I would determine pretty much the same outcome as I see here. So it's very important to answer these. I know, sometimes it's hard to answer these questions, but just take your best guess. Better to answer it than not to answer it at all. So please make sure you answer all 122 questions. And then you click on submit. Make sure you hit submit or I will not receive the answers. And this is good. We want to do this before we start the program and then when we finish the program. So whether it's a 5-week program or a 12-week program, or you're doing a quarterly symptom assessment because you're doing maintenance or bridge programs, this is what you do. So once we've done that, I'm not going to hit submit because I'm not actually answering any questions. The next thing to know about is you can click on home again, or you can look at the menus on the side. So number 1 is complete your daily diary. So you may choose to use this online, or you may choose to use your book. I typically will give you a paper book. It'll either be the 5-week or the 12-week program. So you can download the whole program manual here if you need. Just remember that this is proprietary information and not to be shared with anyone else. This is for you and only you. So you can click on that and you will get a copy, a PDF of the whole program, which I may have already sent you at the beginning of this anyway. But the paper version printed out with the dividers is very helpful and very useful. So again, you can either use this version of recording everything, or you can use the book. Really depends on your preference. If you want to print out just the recipes to have these, maybe you can put them on your fridge or something. Just click on the link that I clicked on here. And just keep in mind that for the first 22 days or 21 days, there is no fruit. And I, to be honest, am not a fan of bananas anyway, or oranges, so I would actually skip this page for the most part. And for most programs, I have people avoid fruit the entire time, but that will be a discussion between you and either your coach or me to determine whether, what is best for you. So I'm going to hit back. Oh, actually, I just closed this out. So the next thing to know about is the daily food journal. I'm just going to enter some mock answers here. So to enter your calories, you're going to do, you can enter your own calorie numbers if you're looking them up separately if they're not in here. If we click on approved food, say we're going to have, let's say, beets. We save the changes. Another thing I'm going to add, let's see, some eggs. They're egg. The only hard or kind of challenging part about this is that you have to add them one at a time. So if we wanted to do another egg, we would, well, we can do it again. There we have 215 calories. So again, if you're a woman, you have 1,000 calories a day. Please try to stay very close to that. If you're a man, it's 1,200. If you're doing exercise, you will add however many calories you're burning. If you're burning 300 calories for a woman, you'll add 300, so it'll be a total of 1,300. If you're a man, it'll be 1,500. So just remember that your calorie intake needs to match your exercise output as well. So I'm just going to do a couple, we'll just do, say, lunch, we'll do, I'm just going to do the same food every time, sorry. Save changes, I'm going to add another egg. Yes, you will not be adding, these will not be the foods you're eating. But so total we see the bottom here, 371. I'm going to do dinner. Let's say we're going to have chicken for dinner. Where's chicken? A half a cup. Okay, we have save changes. We're at 524. Let's say we're going to have some olive oil. Let's see, olives. Let's find something high calorie here. We're going to have some mackerel for dinner. Yes, I know these are not what you'd be eating, but I'm just trying to get close. So you want to get up to 1,000 calories. Let's see, nutritional shake. That's 1 scoop of nutritional shake. So please make sure you know that 1 scoop. If you're going to have a full shake, it's got to have, you got to enter that twice. So you've got, let's say 878. We're going to add something else here. Let's say some pumpkin seeds. Save changes. We're at 1,021. Okay, that's perfect. So we're going to, now we've entered all of our calories for the day. Easier to go as you go so that you know how much you have left. I mean, once you do this for a while, you'll be able to kind of get a handle on how much you're doing at a time. So proceed to the next step. Same things that you have in your book. Always record your food. Record your food when you're done. People who know what they're eating are more accountable to themselves and also tend to maintain or lose weight quicker, maintain their weight much more easily. So you're going to make sure that you did all of these things. You'll check them off. Did we count our calories? Yes. I took all my supplements. I stayed within the calorie budget. Oh, I didn't have enough water today. But I did all of these other things. Let's say I exercised. I didn't have any questions today. Followed this. So now that I've checked off all the things that I've done, I'm going to hit next. And if I have questions, let's see, more irritable today. Let's see, we can say only drank 50 ounces. Questions, we don't have any questions right now, so we're going to hit next. And then we're at the supplements. This just shows you what supplements you're supposed to be taking. So that's it. You'll enter that for the day. Again, if you feel like doing it in the book, totally fine, just do it in the book. Just make sure you have your book available for me or for your coach to look at for your weekly check-in. Okay, number 2. We're going to look at classes. So there are cooking classes that you can look at. Some of these things will be appropriate for your diet at the time. Some of these things are for maintenance. So just make sure, like frozen chocolate banana bites, not approved for your 5 or 12-week program. Go back to the cooking classes. Say you want to do Brussels sprout chicken. There's a video on how to do this. And there you go. So we can go back to classes. Let's go to Learn and Lose. So what I like to focus on here, you can play around in these if you like, but what I like to use this for is the audio. So when you click on the audio, you have 20 sessions of self-mastery technology or brain tap. It's the same thing. These are specifically tailored to weight loss. If you want to download this to your phone, click on the 3 dots and click on download. Make sure you are in Google Chrome when you do it. It doesn't work in Safari if you're on an iPhone. And whether, you can use Chrome on whatever phone you're on. So these are meant to be listened to twice a day, ideally. At least please do it once. Don't listen to the same one every time. You want to change it up because your brain will start to ignore if it hears the same thing over and over. So those are really the things that you're going to use this for. And also, just one thing in your assessment, it's more helpful if you please enter your date of birth, your gender, your weight, and your height. It'll give more information for your actual analysis. So that's pretty much it for video 2. If you have any questions, please send us an email to frontdesk@wellnessarchitecture, or just ask when you see us next.